Hey guys, welcome back. I appreciate you tuning in. Today I'm going to show you all how to do a low to mid ball drop fade. But first, please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. Let's get started. So as you can see, I have my Andis T outliners and I'm using that to make my first bald guideline. Now in order to create the drop fade effect, you need to angle your guideline up and then make sure to drop it in the back. And you'll see me doing this throughout the process. Now once your first guideline is bald and it's clean, now you're ready to begin the fade. To do this, you're going to put the clipper head in the completely open position, and you're going to go up about 1/4 to 1/2 inch, following the same angles that you made with the first guideline, always making sure to still drop it in the back. Then close the clipper head slightly and use the corners of the clippers to begin fading just below the line you created with the open, just below. Now close your clipper head completely, and now you're going to work on that line that you first created, that bald line, using the corner of your clipper to do this. Stretch the skin if you have to. So now after combing out the hair, you're going to adjust the clipper head lever accordingly to attack any dark spots. Move it up and down as needed. Now once you feel like you've got that faded in pretty well, now you're going to take your one guard, have it in the open position, and you're going to go up about another 1/4 to 1/2 inch, creating another guideline. Once again, following the same angle that you used to make the other guidelines, going up and then dropping it in the back. Great. Now close that clipper head all the way, one guard closed. And now you're going to use the corners of the clippers to begin fading just below the line you created with the one open. Then comb it out. And now we're going to grab our half guard, putting it in the completely closed position. And now you're going to work on that bottom fade line that's still dark, using just the edge of your clipper head. Now open up that half guard all the way to the open position and begin working on the top area that shows any dark spots, using just the edge of the clipper. Then close your half guard to about halfway and work on that middle area, any dark spots that you see. You see, now you can start adjusting your clipper head closed, open, back and forth as needed to get any dark areas. Now you're going to take your two guard, have it in the open position, and go up about another 1/4 to 1/2 inch, establishing another guideline, making sure to drop it in the back. Once you've done that guideline, now you're going to close your two guard all the way, and now you're going to work just under the guideline that you created with the two open. Now let's comb it out, check the progress. As we can see, there's a couple dark areas that need to get out. So we're going to grab our one guard again, have it in the open position, and we're going to start attacking those dark areas using the corner of the clipper. And hey, if the open position isn't working, you can always adjust the lever, closing it a little bit to attack those dark areas that you see. Now once you feel like you faded in that area pretty well, grab your number 3, have it in the open position, and we're going to go up about another 1/4 to 1/2 inch again. Once again, angling up and then down. Just as a point of caution on this area, notice where I have my guideline at. It goes up and then down, but it's not too high. Don't go past this area unless you want a mohawk. Now if you've been watching my other tutorials, you know the next step. We're going to grab our 3 guard, close it, and work just under that line that we created with the 3 open. Now personally, once I've got to my 3 guard, I like to comb it out and assess the situation, see where we're at. And as we can see, there's still some dark areas that we need to identify and knock out. So to do that, I'm going to grab my 2 guard, have it in the open position, and let's try to see if we can soften some of those areas up. Then we'll close that number 2, and once again try to get any dark areas that we see. And whatever that 2 guard doesn't catch, we'll get with our number 1 guard. We're going to adjust the lever as needed. Now you may say to yourself, well, we already used these guards fading up. Why are we using them to go back down? Well, this is where many barbers separate themselves. It's the attention to detail. It may take longer, but the results are well worth it. For example, I always notice a dark line that I have right above this extra meat I inherited from my dad. So in order to get that out, I'm going to grab my half guard, starting it in the open position and closing as needed, just to attack that area using the corner of my clipper. Once that's done, I'll take a look and see what I got, and now we'll cut the top down. Now, I chose to use the number 4 guard open with the grain. For us to start removing that cliff, we're going to close the number 4 guard and go with the grain on the side. Then we'll move on to our number 3 guard in the open position, going with the grain, just a little bit lower. Then we'll close it, do the same thing, moving our way down the side of the hair. Now we're going to take our 4 guard, close it, and go against the grain right on that dark area, right on the cliff. And then we'll take our number 3, open, and do the same thing, gradually closing it. But wow, there's still dark spots. So what are we going to do? Let's grab our 2 guard, have it in the open position, and go against the grain. Then let's close it up, and we'll really start to lighten up those dark areas, perfecting the fade. So I'm still seeing a little bit of a ridge. So what I'm going to do now is grab my 2 guard, have it in the open position, and let's go with the grain. And let's see if it knocks it out. Nice, we're getting there. It's looking good. Now let's comb it out, check the progress. And if you have a pair of thinning shears, let's grab them. And let's use them to cut any dark areas on that ridge that you still can find. I love this detailed work. I still see a little bit, so I'm being picky and going to go back and try to fix it. So now I think I'm satisfied. One side of my hair is faded. Let's do the other side. There it is. Both sides are faded. We're ready for the next step. And as we comb it out, we can see that there's a little bit of a ridge there. So now we're going to close our clipper head and skim over it, shaping the sides. Well guys, the shape and the fade look great. Now we're going to edge it up. And you can watch some of those steps here in the video, but you can also check out my other tutorial that's on my channel, how to give yourself a lineup in 15 minutes. So now the lineup is looking crispy, and let's take a look at the fade. What do you guys think? Man, it's a major improvement. Thank you so much for taking this journey with me today. I really appreciate it. I know these are some advanced techniques, but I have confidence in you. If you're patient, diligent, you too can have a fresh cut during the quarantine. And you know, my one request, please like, comment, subscribe, share the link with anybody that you know that could use this information. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys next time.